sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles. So, what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at, finally, the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Son Gohan Child Era. So let's get into it right away and take a very quick look at the box. So as you can see, it is a basic style box. You did already see the front of it. There is the bottom. Love that picture. There's the top, the one side, the other side, and then the back of the packaging does show some pretty cool poses you can get this Kid Gohan into, along with some of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure up to take a closer look at either mullet style or bowl haircut Gohan. Two of the most badass haircuts ever created. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and I think Tamashii Nations killed it with this Kid Gohan, man. This thing turned out fantastic. Excellent job on the faces and both hair sculpts. We'll take a look at the bowl haircut next, but I love the way the hair turned out here. We got sculpted lines all throughout it. It is sharp, so be careful of it, but it turned out great, and they made the bottom articulated. Love that they did that. So excellent job on the head sculpts, or the hair sculpts, and the faces there. They all do look like Gohan when he was a kid here. Then this piece around the neck, very nice job with it. We get a few sculpted wrinkles, and they added some very nice shading on the bottom, which turned out great, and it does go all the way around, even on the back. So A+ for that. Then his purple gi, I believe there's subtle shading in certain spots, which I definitely do appreciate. The sash here, great job on it. Beautiful sculpt, and once again they added shading. Thank you, Tamashii Nations. Really nice job with that. And it looks like we do get the same arms and legs. Not sure about the torso, if that's the same as the Kid Goku, but it's pretty much the Kid Goku figure, just with some differences. And the Kid Goku figure is a great figure, and this one definitely is as well. Wristbands look pretty good. Very nice sculpted wrinkles all throughout the gi as well. And then we do get his Piccolo slippers here, which look great. Very nice sculpt work on them. Just wish they added like a shading or a wash on them. But besides that, they look great. And then the bottom of them, not too much going on. So overall, I think Tamashii Nations hit a grand slam with this Kid Gohan. So happy to finally have this figure after waiting months and months because of that delay. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, Kid Gohan is included with a pretty good amount of stuff. So we do get 2 interchangeable hair sculpts, and then we do get 4 alternate faces. So as I mentioned, we do get the 4 alternate faces, but I'm going to show you the hair sculpts first. So we do get the famous bowl cut haircut here, and I'm really glad they included both these hairstyles here, but very nice sculpting all throughout that. So like that, we got 2 different options with the hair sculpts. Then we do get his mullety hair sculpt, and this was more like a Namek Frieza saga. This was more like beginning of Dragon Ball Z Saiyan saga hairstyle, and this one's probably my favorite out of all of them. We already did take a look at those, and I'll show you how to get these, or swap these, on Gohan shortly. So we do get the hair sculpts, and then for the face sculpts here, starting all the way on the left there, we do get the basic stern face, which is the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging. They did a great job with that face sculpt. Then we do get the angry teeth gritted face sculpt, and that comes on the other hair sculpt out of the packaging. And then we do get the very angry, yelling, screaming face sculpt, and then we do get the very scared Gohan face sculpt, and they did an incredible job on all 4 faces. Looks exactly like how Gohan did in the anime, and the faces and the hair sculpts are very easy to swap out. I will show you how to do that right now quickly. And like I said, swapping the hair sculpts and faces is very simple. So swapping the faces on this hair sculpt, you just pull the bangs off, pull the face off. We'll put the scared face on this one here, push that on, then just put the bangs back on. There you go, as simple as that. Now swapping the hair sculpts, just pull up, pops right off the joint. Very simple to do, and then just take the other head sculpt or hair sculpt, push down on the joint, and there you go, as simple as that. And to swap the faces, pull the front of the hair off, and take whichever other face you want, push that on, then just put the front of the hair back on. So very basic for Dragon Ball Figuarts figures. So we do get that stuff, and then we also get a Dragon Radar, and then we do get the 1-star Namekian Dragon Ball. And they're the same ones we've been getting with like Ginyu and Raccoon and them. And this one, as you can see, is just the 1-star Namekian Dragon Ball. But very nice orange translucent plastic there. And then we do get the Dragon Radar. And it does show where 2 Dragon Balls, or 1 Dragon Ball is on there. But this turned out pretty good. And he does have 1 gripping hand to specifically grip on to that. So we do get those accessories. And then we finally get 11 alternate hands. Then starting on the top right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which do come on the figure out of the packaging. Then we do get some like finger clenching type hands. Then we do get some martial art like battle stance type hands. We do get some open type hands, some open palm blast hands, and then we do get a right gripping hand, which is meant for the Dragon Radar. And some of these hands are the ones we got with Kid Goku, and some of them are new, but we do get some great sculpt detail throughout all 11 hands. And they are also very simple to swap out, even though he has very tiny wrist joints. And like what Daredevil 18 always says, that is a good thing, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new Kid Gohan figure. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Gohan. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the reviews, shall we? Now for the height of Piccolo's son, I mean Goku's son, to the very top of his head. Looks like he's a little bit over 3.5 inches tall. Then to the very top of his hair, he's a bit over 4 inches tall. And then here he is compared to some of his family members. So we do have his adoptive father, the SH Figuarts 2.0 Piccolo, his biological father, the Saiyan raised on Earth son Goku, his grandfather Bardock, and his evil uncle, Uncle Raditz. And I think this Gohan scales perfectly with these figures here. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Kid Goku, the Battle Damaged Super Saiyan Cell Saga Gohan, the 2.0 Scouter Vegeta, and the Resurrection F Final Form Frieza. And once again, I think his scaling is definitely on point. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectibles Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Mephex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for young Gohan's articulation here, we do get pretty much the same movement as Kid Goku, but he does have the articulation on his hair. I believe it's on a ball hinge, yeah, so it does hinge up and down. It can swivel and it can pivot as well. So really like that they made that articulated. The neck here, we do have a ball hinge, a double ball hinge, and then we do have a ball peg there, as you can see. So, whoops, you can shift the head up more so you can get a bit more articulation out of it, and then you can shift it back down there. But with both the joints or hinges, you can get them to look directly down. Looks up, alright. Hair does get in the way, obviously, and then you do get the pivot there, and then it does swivel as well. My swivel is really tight on mine, but pretty good neck movement there with Kid Gohan. Then we do get the one torso joint, I believe. No, we do have a waist joint as well. The torso joint can shift up just like with Kid Goku. So with both joints, goes forward that much. You do see a huge gap on the back though. Then both joints doesn't go back a whole bunch, but for the size of the figure, good enough. Then you do get decent pivot there. And then it does swivel a little at the torso and swivels much better at the waist. The waist, you just pretty much get swivel out of it. It really doesn't pivot or move forward and back there. Now the arms here, it's kind of like we have like a butterfly type joint there, as you can see. And then the arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely awesome. And they do go up and down. We do have true bicep swivel. Single jointed elbows that just hit a little past 90 degrees, and I believe the joint swivels. Yeah, the joint does swivel at the elbow as well. Then we do have a bar hinge on the wrist, so that does swivel and hinges back and forth. Then the legs here, Gohan can kick forward a lot more than 90 degrees. Goes back pretty much 90 degrees. And the left leg, for some reason, goes out a little further than the right leg, and he can almost Jean-Claude Van Damme it, which is pretty awesome. Then you do get a hip swivel, single jointed knees that just hit past 90 degrees there. And then the ankles here do swivel, hinge up pretty good, don't really hinge down too much. And you do get an alright ankle pivot there, and then you do get a toe hinge as well. But overall, I think the articulation's pretty damn good on the figure. His ankle joints aren't as good as Kid Goku's because of the Piccolo like slippers there, but he pretty much has identical movement to the Kid Goku figure, and you're going to be able to get him in some pretty awesome Kid Gohan like poses, and I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts Kid Gohan. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, my overall rating would be an even 9. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did pre-order mine from P Bandai, which took an extreme long time to get because they had a delay, but the only other spot really to get this is probably like Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store. You can check with Agelessgeeks as well at Agelessgeeks.com, and when you check out, use code name Daredevil and you will get yourself a bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.